Namaste children. How are your online classes going on? I hope you people are enjoying your online classes as well as the pre-recorded videos. You are already receiving pre-recorded videos of all subjects, and I saw your activities. The last video which I had made you people to do, you have done really great. I saw them. It's really wonderful. Hope you will be more active in doing these kind of activities. So let's start our today's session. In the last class, we had started our another bridge course lesson, that is safety and first aid. Let us continue the topic from where we have stopped. We had recalled about how we have to be safe on roads, how we have to be safe in playgrounds and schools. After these, then where else we have to be safe? We have finished with playgrounds, we have finished with buses, finished with schools, jumping, running around, fighting. Then where else we have to be safe? Yes, there is one more place where you have to be safe, that is our house. Arey, our house is only a safest place. Then why we are telling that how we have to be safe in our house? Yes, due to our carelessness, there happens to cause a damage. Not only for us, even for our house also. So we have to take care of ourselves as well as our house. But how? There are few things which we have to follow, which will help us be safe for ourselves as well as we take care of our family too. First thing is, we should not play with knives, scissors or any other sharp materials. Why is it so? Because it may cause cuts, or even it may cause cuts to others also. Especially if you have a brother or sister, do not play in front of them with scissors or knives. It is too dangerous. Understood? And the next, second part, whenever you turn on the switch or turn off the switch, make sure your hands are dry. Make sure your hands are dry. Then only you should touch the switches. Wet hands will catch the electric current soon. You will get shocks. Understood? So you should not touch the electrical switch, any kind of electrical appliance like heaters or the iron box or an electrical kettle. These things you should not touch with wet hands, because as I said, you will get shock. So make sure your hands are dry while you touch the switches or any electrical appliances. Okay, next, you should not leave your bags, shoes or any other play items on the floor after using it. You have to make sure you are packing everything and keep it aside. You are going to keep everything aside so that when somebody comes in or goes out, they are not going to trip and fall on the floor. Next, the fourth one, where you should not play with the fire. Like for fun, you will take a matchbox and light it, but sometimes catch fire to the surroundings. So be careful and do not play with fires. And if you are in kitchen, do not touch hot vessels. If your mother or father says not to touch, you should not touch. You get burns. You will get burns on your hand or the touched area. Next one, fifth one. When you are in the terrace or rooftops and flying a kites or playing, make sure you are with elders. Then only you play on the rooftops or a terrace. If you trip, then you may fall from the heights. Next one, you should not take medicines by yourself. You go and have ice cream, then your throat gets a little bit of kitch kitch. Then you may think, oh, if I tell to my mother or father, then they may scold me. That's why what you do, you will see to the medicines. Oh, this my mother got me last time when I had a cough, so let me take this. Don't do that, because some medicines may be danger if you take it more. Some medicines would have expired, it has not come to the notice. So better, whatever happens to you, you have to inform to your elders. That's why you should not take any medicine without elders' notice. Understood? Okay, this was all about the safety which you have to follow when you are in home. Mataji said everything, only what we have to follow. But even if we follow these rules, sometimes we may get hurt. In such situation, we have to give a first aid. First aid is the first treatment which is given to that person who is injured, is called first aid, where the injured person will get a treatment before it becomes a bigger problem. It will decrease the injury level little bit because of that first aid. It is necessary for any of the person who is injured, if they get first aid, then the damage level will be less for them. They may get recovered soon. Nowadays in news they show that there will be an accident on the road and people start to use their phones and they start to record it. This is not a good sign. When a person is injured, when he is met with an accident, if he is injured, basic common sense, it's our humanity to call an ambulance or to check what is happened to them, or the police, so that they arrive to that place and treat them early. Instead, what they do, they will start to record that and they will transfer to the media, and after the media comes, the doctors or the police arrives. By the time the injury level will be increased, effect of the injury will be more to that person. This is not a good sign of a humanity. Okay, that was a big first aid. What can the small children can do when it happens within your surrounding area? Like, you will be playing with your friends, your friend may fall down and he may get injured anywhere of any part of the body, maybe leg or hand. That time what you have to do, you have to wash the injured area and apply some antiseptic cream or a powder and put a bandage or the band-aid, and if necessary take your friend to the hospital. When a person catches a live wire, that is a power supply wire, that time if you find any wooden sticks, you have to push him using the wooden stick. You should not touch him through your bare hands. You should push him with the wooden stick, or you can turn off the main switch and then call the doctor. Before the doctor arrives, make sure he is still at one place and in a warm condition. If someone catches with a fire, you should put him on the ground. You should wrap him in a cloth or a blanket, which will not catch up the fire easily. If you have burnt your fingers while cooking or any kind of burns, then put that part into the cold water for at least 10 minutes. If there is a cut on the skin or even deeper to the blood vessels, at that time you have to cover that area and hold it tightly to stop the bleeding, wrap the wound and take him to the hospital. You have to learn to bandage yourself. You have to always follow the doctor's instruction. What all should be there in the first aid box? It should contain bandage, band-aid, pair of scissors, antiseptic lotion, cream or a powder, cotton, and lastly any kind of painkiller which has been prescribed by the doctors. So I hope you people have understood how safety you have to be in the house, how you have to do first aid when any of the person is injured. If anything is new, then you have to learn from a known doctor, a family doctor. You just ask them few questions. If this happens, what we have to do? What is the first aid to be done? If there is a rashes on the hands, what kind of first aid we have to do? Like that, you can ask your family doctors regarding this, yeah, or any known doctors also is enough. You can ask them and make a note of all these first aid in your diary, which will help you further. So children, I hope you have enjoyed recalling about safety and how the first aid is done. So here was all about today's class, but I would like to end this class by saying a story. So are you all ready for the story? Let's start. One morning, Prince Siddharth and his cousin Devadatta went for a walk in the woods. Siddhartha pointed out a swan flying in the sky to Devadatta. Before Siddhartha could stop him, Devadatta shot an arrow at it. Struck by the arrow, the bird went down. Both the boys ran towards it. Siddhartha was the first to reach the spot. He picked up the bird, gently removed the arrow, and nursed its wound. Just then Devadatta reached the spot. "Give me the bird, it's mine," said Devadatta. Siddhartha refused to part with the bird. Devadatta took his cousin to court for justice. "I shot the arrow and brought the bird down. It belongs to me," said Devadatta. "I nursed its wound," said Siddhartha. The judge looked at the bird Siddhartha was holding. "Had the bird been killed by your arrow, you could have claimed it," said the judge. "But Siddhartha saved it, and not to the one who tried to kill it," said the wise judge. By the time the wound had healed and the bird had fully recovered, Siddhartha went out and let the bird go. "The bird is free. It belongs to no one," said Siddhartha as he watched the swan fly high in the air. So children, here we come to know that the first aid given to the person or an animal will save its life. I hope you have enjoyed the story and the class. Let's meet in the next class. Until then, Dhanyavad.